إذا الله جات علامات من ولي
يحتفل نادي الطلبة السعوديين في مدينة نيوكاسل وبالتنسيق مع الجمعية السعودية في جامعة نورثمبريا وتحت رعاية الملحقية الثقافية في لندن بذكرى اليوم الوطني 86 للمملكة العربية السعودية. حضر الحفل عمدة مدينة نيوكاسل اللورد مايور هنزل ستيفنسون والأستاذ ناصر بن عبد الله الغالي مساعد الملحق الثقافي للشؤون الثقافية وشخصيات أكاديمية وثقافية من جامعة نورثمبريا. الطلبة المبتعثون ساهموا في تقديم نبذة عن تاريخ المملكة العربية السعودية خلال عرض مجموعة صور عكست ثقافة المملكة، بالإضافة إلى النقش الحناء والخط العربي، إلى تقديم القهوة العربية السعودية مع أطيب أنواع التمور، وأيضا الأغاني السعودية التراثية والرقصات الشعبية.
للمجد والعلياء مجدي لخالق السماء،
وارفع الخفاق أخضر يحمل النور المسطر، رددي الله أكبر يا موطني.
موطني قد عشت فخر المسلمين، عاش الملك للعلم والوطن.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Lord Mayor of Newcastle upon time, Mr. Deputy Culture Chair at Saudi Royal Embassy, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. أرحبوا، مرحبا، أهلا وسهلا، مرحبا الألف, as we greet in Saudi Arabia. It is with a special honor that we welcome everybody in this hall. As we, the Saudi community at Newcastle, are celebrating a national movement we hold dear. The 86th National Day for our country, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Along these years, and despite the odds, we could build a nation that has been and still diverse and in harmony. A nation that is marching firmly toward a growth and balanced development. A nation that shares common values with the world and extends the hand of peace to humanity at large. Throughout the years, our nation has had a history of a great balance and wished nothing for other world nation but long-lasting peace and prosperity. On behalf of the Saudi community living here in Newcastle, and from overseas, we congratulate the Saudi people at home and everywhere and say to them, Happy National Day and bright future ahead. Dam Izzak ya Watan. And we thank each and every one of you for the time you are spending with us in this special occasion, and hope you find it enjoyable and valuable as we explore more about the Saudi Arabia. Now, we will be starting with a recitation from the Holy Quran.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير.
To Allah belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. Whether you show what is within yourselves or conceal it, Allah will bring you to account for it. Then He will forgive whom He wills, and punish whom He wills. And Allah is over all things competent.
آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير.
The messenger has believed in what was revealed to him from his Lord, and so have the believers. All of them have believed in Allah and His angels and His books and His messengers, saying, "We make no distinction between any of His messengers." And they say, "We hear and we obey. We seek your forgiveness, our Lord, and to you is the final destination."
صدق الله العظيم. Today we celebrate the legacy left by the founder of the modern kingdom of Saudi Arabia, King Abdulaziz bin Abdurrahman Al Saud, طيب الله ثراه. A legacy which has been honored and upheld by successive kings who have successfully led the nation through many of challenges and changes. Ladies and gentlemen, in the coming few minutes, you will be watching a short video that briefly introduces Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia is the largest country in the Middle East. Lying in the heart of the Arabian Peninsula, it connects Europe, Asia, and Africa, giving it a strategic and economic importance. The Saudi people's culture, art, and tradition have been shaped by the Islamic heritage. Saudi society is one of the happiest in the world, with a happiness index of nearly 82%. The society has also seen a tremendous change in the past several decades, with customs, values, and lifestyles all evolving towards becoming part of the modern global community. Aside from being the largest country, it is also the largest growing economy in the Middle East, with a GDP of approximately $786 billion, residing over the world's largest oil reserves. Saudi Arabia's free market evolved from a basic agricultural society to a regional and global economic power. Modern financial infrastructure and architecture, such as economic cities and financial districts. The education system in Saudi Arabia aims to ensure that students are prepared for joining and contributing to the modern-day work field. Saudi Arabia has invested nearly $57 billion in education in the year 2015, most of which is focused on scholarship programs, building new facilities and research centers. Saudi Arabia's healthcare system provides some of the most sophisticated care available in the world. The social service system works to improve the living standard and quality of life for citizens and to provide care and assistance for the disabled and those in need. Saudi Arabia is considered to be one of the fastest growing countries in the world, with its youth comprising one of the largest demographics in the kingdom. the government focuses heavily on youth empowerment. In addition, women play a prominent role in society as they are highly active in legal, medical, and educational professions. They also currently make up to 20% of the Shura Council, which is a formal body of advisors that aims to improve the country, and have recently voted and participated in municipal elections.
It is with a great honor that we are joined today by a special guest who traveled from London to be with us here. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Nasser bin Ghali, the Deputy Culture Attaché at the Saudi Royal Embassy in the UK.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أيها الأخوة الكرام. Her Excellency the Mayor of Newcastle upon Tyne, respected attendances, Saudi Arabia will be celebrating its National Day on Friday, September 23, with many milestones that have been achieved in such a short time since its inception. Saudi Arabia, since its establishment in 1932, has been known as one of the most stable countries in the world. The country enjoys unity and draws strength from the solid relationship, trust, respect, and love between the rulers and the ruled. This is a very crucial time, and all of us should join hands to protect and develop the country. Like the previous celebration or National Day celebrations, we will see many people raising Saudi flag and portraits of our leaders in a demonstration of love for the country and its leaders. These days, Saudis and especially the young generation should realize that they are accountable for their deeds and they need to be more responsible. The government has provided them with all the necessary means to make their life easy. We have free education, free health care, and no income tax. So it's the duty of the young people to work hard and be more responsible and productive for their families and their country. We will celebrate this National Day with joy and zeal. We take pride in being Saudis under the leadership of custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Naif, and Deputy Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. With their leadership and loyalty of the Saudi people to their leaders and the country, Saudi Arabia will be able to overcome all challenges. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Nasser. Ladies and gentlemen, the Saudi community at Newcastle have the pleasure to address everyone with hearts full of love and sincerity, wishing a bright future for all of us and the humanity at large. Indeed, Saudi Arabia and UK are sharing an old friendship and strong partnership that are constructive force for peace stability and prosperity. We are pleased to have with us the Mayor of Newcastle upon time. Thank you, Madam Mayor, for accepting our invitation and joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me welcoming Lord Mayor of Newcastle, Councillor Hazel Stephenson.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Deputy Attaché of Cultural Affairs. I would like to thank you all for inviting me and my consort, my husband Trevor down there, to your celebrations, your thank you, that's better, Saudi National Day celebrations. I believe this has been the first time a Lord Mayor has attended your celebrations, and as I say, I am delighted to be here. As you've heard, I am the Lord Mayor of Newcastle, and I firmly believe it is very important that we all share cultures and heritage and learn from each other. This is a very special year for Newcastle, and I am proud to say that Newcastle has always been a welcoming city, and it is my sincere pleasure to welcome you all here and to share in this celebration in our vibrant and modern city today. That said, this is a very, very special year, not only for myself as Lord Mayor, but for Newcastle itself. Newcastle, this is its 800th year anniversary. So we are marking this in many ways, but it's 800 years since Newcastle was given the title Mayor, and the freemen and the people at the time ruled Newcastle. This is the only city to have this role unbroken in sequence, and few cities could name the recipients handed down, reflecting the rich history of Newcastle, which covers so many things: justice and administration, stability, social cohesion, and all these things, innovative trading and strong welcoming communities, which have enabled us through the ages to be the city of greatness that it is. Now, I do know that my theme for this year is working together, all people, all ages, all cultures, all faiths, all nationalities. I feel very, very strongly about this because I feel in this world today we all need to work together. At the end of the day, what we want is the best for ourselves and for our families, and by sharing with neighbours and friends, wherever they're from, whoever they are, that can only be good. We can learn from the diversity and talents of others, and we welcome students to Newcastle. It was only a fortnight ago I stood on the ceremonial way in the Civic Centre with colleagues of mine, and there were flags unveiled for a number of the nationalities who are studying in our universities here in Newcastle. We welcome you all, and we welcome all communities to come and share in what we are doing here and add to the diverse culture. Myself, I take great pride in being the first Lord Mayor to be here. I was also at Eid recently, and I am going to a number of other events where I personally am taking it as a learning curve of learning about the heritage and rich cultures of very many different nationalities. So I very much thank you for inviting me here today, and I can't say enough about how kind you and welcoming you have all been, and I look forward to seeing the other things that I didn't get round the room to see before I have to leave. Unfortunately, I can't spend the whole evening with you, sadly, as I do have another engagement, but I'm delighted to be here, and I hope you enjoy all your celebrations and enjoy a lot of the things in Newcastle that we can share with. And thank you all so much for your kind invitation and your welcome tonight. And I've never seen my name like that before, and that will be going on my desk in the Civic Centre, amongst other things, because I respect you all. Thank you so much.
For almost 40 years, there has been a Saudi community here at Newcastle. Each person has a story to be told. But for now, we are joined by a British lady who has a long time been in contact with a lot of Saudis. And we are keen to hear from her. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Caroline Preston.
Assalamu alaikum. Masa al khair. I'm so happy there's not a picture. Okay. Thank you all for inviting me here to attend your Saudi National Day. There seem like there are millions of you there. I work as Academic Director in International House Newcastle, which is a language school. We train teachers and we teach English to foreign students. I've been working there for a long time. In fact, I'm now on my second generation of students. I'm that old. And I've got to know many, many, many Saudi students. And throughout the years, these students have become more than students, they've become friends, real friends and close friends, some of whom I can see in the room here with me today. In my opinion, one of the best qualities of Saudi people is their compassion and friendliness. You also have a great sense of community, and that's shown by the community I see here in front of me. One thing about your community is that it's not a closed community. You welcome people into your community, regardless of culture, nationality, language, and in my case, size. You have welcomed me here today. At International House Newcastle, I've witnessed friendships. I've witnessed Saudi Spanish, Saudi Colombian, Saudi Korean, and some of those other nationalities have come here today to join the community. So welcome as well. In Ramadan, we were all invited to your community to eat with you iftar. I ate in almost a different house every night. And in Eid, we also experienced your generosity. In my opinion, Saudis are a kind people. If I ever have a problem, there's a Saudi somewhere I can call on to help me. This year, I lost a close member of my family. Within 2 days, I had over 100 messages of support from Saudi people, and that meant a lot to me. Of course, there are negatives. I won't list them all now. You are never, ever on time. When I say 9 o'clock, I really, really mean 9 o'clock. Not 10 past, 20 past, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, or the next day. 9 o'clock's 9 o'clock, okay? Thank you. You speak loudly too, and you sleep a lot. You sleep when I'm awake, okay? And when I'm awake, you're asleep. You have a different timetable, but that's okay too. And always, whenever you can, you ask for discount, okay? You're not getting a discount. But to be serious, of all the Saudis I know, and Arabic culture in general, Muslim culture, you are kind, fun, great sense of humor, generous, and above all, very loyal people. Okay, so thank you again for welcoming me here today and for giving me the chance to speak. Shukran and Yom Watani Saeed.
Thank you, Caroline, for your words. You were honest, so honest. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying with us. And we now call upon you to explore the exhibition today. Please enjoy the delicious Saudi traditional food. There is a special corner here for ladies to enjoy having a free henna tattoo. we will demonstrate the Saudi folk art and dance. So please enjoy and take part if you wish. For now, we would like to thank again the Lord Mayor, Dr. Nasser, and all of you. Thank you so much.
روحك الحية اشهد انك اصيل طيب الخالي السكك والشوارع منك مضوية والديارك ترفرف السما عالي السكك والشوارع منك مضوية والديارك ترفرف السما عالي الله الله عليكم يا السعودية الله الله عليكم يا السعودية بالملاعب عطاكم ما لها مثالي يا سلام يا ديار الشيم يا دار الأبطال يا السعودي نحيي روحك الحية والله نشهد انك اصيل طيب الخالي نحمد الله جات علامة.
أولا الشكر لله سبحانه وتعالى ونسأل الله أن يحفظ وطننا وأن يحفظ ويحرس وينصر جنودنا على الحدود في شمالها وجنوبها، والشكر تاليا لزملائنا اللي قاموا بهذا التنظيم الرائع وهذا النشاط فوق الخيال حقيقة. الشكر أيضا لنائب الملحق اللي اليوم حقيقة شرفنا بزيارته، ونسأل الله أن يستمر دعم الملحقية لنشاطات الشباب في الأندية السعودية. بارك الله. عطنا مشاعرك.
بسم الله، سعيد اليوم، كل عام والوطن بخير وطلب المبتعثين بخير، ورجالة ورسالة وجهها لأبطالنا بالحد الجنوبي، يعني كل عام وهم بخير والله يحفظهم من كل مكروه، ويعني هذا تعبير لنا لحب الوطن، ونتمنى إن شاء الله أنه يستمر كل سنة إن شاء الله ويكون أفضل من كذا بإذن الله.
دينا مشاعرك.
كل عام والوطن بخير. صراحة شأن هذا اليوم حق معي نقول في اليوم الوطني دام عزك يا وطن.
كلمة للوطن.
أقول كل عام وأنتم بخير وأتمنى لكم سعادة وحياة سعيدة طول. الله يوفقكم.
كلمة للوطن. المصورين دائما ما يتصوروا.
لأول مرة يقام حفل بهذا الكبر، بهذا الإنجاز الكبير. صراحة أشكر فريق العمل شخصا من دون ذكر أسماء، والله يعطيكم العافية، وإن شاء الله السنوات القادمة تكون أجمل.
الحبيب حقيقة جهد جبار من الشباب أعضاء النادي من الرجال والذكور على المجهود الرائع اللي عملوه في إبراز الوجه الثقافي والمشرق لوطنهم، وهذا أكبر دليل على تنظيم الشباب ونجاح هذه الفعالية. فشكرا يا شباب نيوكاسل.
والله كل عام والوطن بخير والسعودية بألف خير، وإن شاء الله يديم علينا الأمن والأمان إن شاء الله، ونكون إن شاء الله سفراء للوطن خير سفراء إن شاء الله، ونبارك جهود الشباب إن شاء الله في اليوم الوطني جامعة نورثمبريا، والله يديم الأمن والأمان علينا إن شاء الله.
كل عام والوطن بخير. اليوم يوم حب الوطن، وكل يوم حب الوطن. ولماذا نحب الوطن وفي أرضه امتزج الوحي بالنبوات والكرم بالمروات. كل عام وطني وأهله بخير. شكرا.
Excuse me, what do you think about Saudi National Day?
I don't want to be on camera.
Okay, what do you think about Saudi National Day?
The food's brilliant.
Did you enjoy?
People are great. I love them.
What did you see?
Sorry?
What did you see?
People dancing, the kids talking, everything.
Okay. What is the so impressive thing here?
I think it's fabulous, amazing.
What do you think about the food, about the tradition?
Oh, mate, the food is unbelievable.
What was the celebration for National Day?
Okay.
Food. Okay. People are enter Wasim, enti Zamila, and then.
Oh. That is strange.
Alright. كيف حالك؟
كيف حالك؟
شكرا.
Thank you.
It's amazing to see so many people here, like not just Saudis but lots of people from all over the world. I've seen lots of my students here from Korea, Austria, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, and everyone is saying how amazing it is and everyone's so friendly and kind.
Good. Nice. Thank you.
I hope you enjoy.
ايش رايك اليوم؟ ايش شفت؟
والله
شعورك؟
الله يسلمك، والله يعني شعور يعني كثير حلو، والله اجتماع مع الشباب، والله يعني يوم جميل والله.
انا الحقيقه شعوري لا يوصف. اول شيء احب اشكر الجاليه السوريه، والله يرفع عنهم ويوفقهم ان شاء الله، ما قصروا جاوا معانا الاخوان كلهم اللي موجودين هنا، وان شاء الله الحفله الجايه تكون في سوريا ان شاء الله. جزاكم الله خير يا رجال. ان شاء الله.
الناس والطرب؟
ايه.
وايش كمان؟
الحنة ولا
الحنة حلوة؟ سويت الحنة؟ ورينا. ايوه. يلا انت بتقولي كلمة؟ بتقولي كلمة؟ قولي سارع المجد والعلياء، حفظتها؟
سارعين للمجد والعلياء، مجدني لخالق السماء، وارفع القطاط الأخضر يحمل النور المسطع، مجدي الله أكبر يا موطني موطني، قد عشت مسلمي عاش الملك للعلم والوطن.
شاطرة شاطرة. أبو غسالي فرحانة مبسوطة اليوم؟ ما عندك مدرسة؟ ما رحت المدرسة؟ بابا وداك المدرسة؟ ما وداك؟
يا هلا والله.
ادينا كده ايش انطباعك اليوم؟
والله صراحة انطباع جميل الحمد لله، كشعور راضي جدا، فرحة الناس الحمد لله، يعني شعور صراحة لا يوصف، ما أقدر أوصفه، لكن أحب أقدم أجمل التحايا لمقام خادم الحرمين الشريفين الملك سلمان بن عبد العزيز وولي عهدي ولي عهدي بمناسبة اليوم الوطني 86 للمملكة العربية السعودية، والحمد لله رضا وشعور من الجميع بالوصف، الحمد لله شعور لا يوصف.
جزاك الله خير.
وإياك.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، الحمد لله رب العالمين. أول شيء عندي حكومة خادم الحرمين الشريفين وسمو ولي عهده، الله يتم علينا إن شاء الله الشعب السعودي والأمة العربية إن شاء الله تكريم وأمان إن شاء الله. وأشكر الشباب إن شاء الله، شباب بنيوكاسل على الاحتفال هذا المبارك، وأسأل الله لهم التوفيق والسداد إن شاء الله. كل عام وأنتم بخير.
والله أول شيء كل عام والوطن بخير وأمن وصحة وسلامة. شعور لا يوصف. أرى نيوكاسل صراحة من على رأسهم رئيس النادي إلى الأعضاء إلى الجميع ما شاء الله يدا واحدة وقلبا واحدة لإنجاز هذا الحفل، والف شكر وأتمنى.
الله يعطيكم العافية. الحمد لله يوم جميل ويوم مناسبة يعني نتشرف جميعا أن نحضرها ونشارك فيها يومنا الوطني، وأسأل الله يديم علينا الأمن والأمان والرخاء وشكرا.
هاي دكتور.
والله أستاذ خادم كلمات تعجز عن التعبير يعني في مناسبة زي هذه، وفي حضور مشرف زي هذا الحضور اليوم. يعني صراحة أنا أشكر الجميع جهودهم، وعلى رأسهم يعني الملحقية أيضا اللي شرفتنا بحضور الدكتور ناصر، وأتمنى أن تكون دائما أيامنا فرح. والحمد لله يعني في ظل خادم الحرمين. نشكر الجميع صراحة. كلمات تعجز عن الوصف. يعطيك العافية.
أولا أقدم التبريكات والتهاني للشعب السعودي على هذا اليوم المجيد، اليوم السادس والثمانين، اليوم الوطني السادس والثمانين. وأسأل الله عز وجل أن يديم عز ورخاء وأمن هذا البلد، وأن ينصر جنودنا البواسل على الثغور. الحقيقة الحفل اليوم كان مشرف جدا، كان أول حفل في مدينة بنيوكاسل يقدم بهذا الشكل، إشراك السعوديين مع غير السعوديين مع الأجانب، وخاصة فئة الطلبة. الحضور كان حضور جدا جدا مشرف، والحمد لله. الإخراج العام للحفل والجو العام ملأته روح البهجة والسرور من الجميع، وأخذ الغير سعوديين تصور جدا ممتاز عن حضارة المملكة العربية السعودية وتراث المملكة العربية السعودية وأفكار وثقافة عامة عن المملكة العربية السعودية، وكان هذا هو الهدف المنشود من إقامة هذا اللقاء، والحمد لله رب العالمين.